Welcome to science class, students. Before watching this video, make sure that you have watched the video of LP1 of block 20. This is all about light and shadows, and this LP2 is about formation of shadows. Our aim is to conclude that the three things needed to form a shadow are an object, a source of light, and a screen. Keywords: shadow, screen. Resources required: ball, transparent plastic sheet, plastic ruler, steel plate, stone, torch, white paper, S2 notebook, exceed content book. So make sure that before watching this video, before continuing the video, you can arrange all the things with you, then only start it. What did you observe when light fell on the opaque objects in the previous class? Why did the dark patch form on the white sheet of paper? What are these dark patches called? When light falls on opaque objects, they block the light and it cannot reach the other side. A dark patch is thus formed on the screen. Such a dark patch is called a shadow. Now see this activity you have to do in your notebook. Okay, you will copy down this table, write the objects here and type of shadow formed. Dark shadow, faint shadow, very faint, or no shadow is formed. How you will do this? See the in resources required, I have given you the list of objects. Those objects you can take, like ball, plastic ruler, fine. And with the help of torch, you can find out whether the object is making a shadow or not. You have to throw the torch light on the object and keep the sheet on the other side and then find this. So, which objects form dark, clear shadows, blurred or faint shadows, or did not form shadows at all? What all did you use to make the shadow? What happened when you removed the torch, ball, screen while forming the shadow of the ball? See, this also you have to observe what happened when any of the thing is removed, whether the shadow will be formed or not. Now see, this will be the case in case of opaque objects. The shadow is dark. And this will be the case in the transparent object. Okay. You can see the shadow. It is not that much dark. So opaque objects such as ball and stone formed dark shadows, while translucent objects such as a plastic ruler and transparent objects such as plastic sheet formed faint or blurred shadows. To make a shadow, we used a torch as a light source and white sheet as a screen. If any one of these was removed, the shadow disappeared. While making this shadow, you can remove any of the thing and see whether the shadow will be formed or not. Okay, definitely it will be disappear. What are the three things needed to form a shadow? I think now you got your answer. What are the three things? How are shadows formed? Why do opaque objects form darker and clearer shadows? Why does a shadow sometimes have a dark and a light part? Why do we see shadows on the ground or wall? Things required: how to make a shadow are object, screen, and light source. When light falls on an opaque object, it cannot pass through it. So, a dark patch in the shape of the object forms on the screen on the other side, which we see a shadow. Opaque objects block light completely and form dark shadows. Sometimes the center of a shadow is dark while the sides are blurred. As some light reaches the sides of the shadow, shadows are formed only if there is a surface like wall, floor, or ground on the other side, which acts at the screen. Can shadows be made with the largest source of light in the universe, the sun? What is the screen? And object in this case. When do we see such shadows? The sun is the largest source of light. When the moon comes in between sun and earth, its shadow is formed on earth, which acts as a screen. When earth comes in between the moon and the sun, the shadow of earth falls on the moon, which acts as a screen. Such shadows of the moon and earth are called eclipses. Now you have to solve your S2 given in the application book, and in notebook you have to complete your practice questions from 4 to 6. Thank you for watching the video.